Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Crypto Ginger here. Just wanted to take a quick moment and go over something I found very intriguing. Of course, I do apologize for the lack of videos for the last couple of weeks. Definitely had a lot of things impacting my personal life and just keeping me from getting to doing these videos the way I wanted to. But something has really stood out to me within the last couple of weeks. And of course, within the last couple of days now, I'm actually seeing quite a bit of information that's really eye-opening here, and I posted this recently on Twitter. And of course, I got to give a huge shout out to I Am Legion. You can follow him at Pagan268-49860. This link here, that is I Am Legion. He puts out a lot of great information when it comes to just trying to keep everybody in the XRP community, or any community of that, up to date with all the news happening, because there's so much. But what I did is I took some of the information that he was posting, because I kept seeing something very familiar here, and I just linked it all together. So I took some screenshots, and I want you all to see at least this common theme here. So the first thing we have here is Saga launches global stabilized digital currency. Now, of course, you can go into the idea of Saga the company and learn a bit more about what they're trying to do. From my understanding, it's more like a digital stable coin. Sam I Am, if you know who he is and you follow him on YouTube, he does a really good job of breaking this down and kind of giving everybody a good understanding as to why it's really no threat to XRP when it comes to what they're trying to do. But nonetheless, they're most certainly trying to launch a global stabilized digital currency. Right alongside of that, within at least the same time frame, we get reference that Lithuania Central Bank urges peers to join digital currency gold rush. And then, of course, Deutsche Bank predicts weak fiat system will fuel demand for cryptos. So this right here is absolutely pertinent when it comes to, again, this information coming to us around the same time. We're getting all around the end of this year. And then you mix this up with what just recently happened with the SEC having their most recent hearing. I believe it took place yesterday on the 10th of this month, December 2019. And of course, it is absolutely intriguing when it comes to some of the information that has been actually provided in this particular SEC hearing. And one of the things I want to show you is a clip that has been passed around Twitter for quite some time, within at least the last 24 hours of that meeting. And it's between Chairman Crapo and, of course, Chairman Jay Clayton. Now, what I'm about to show you is actually about a 2-minute screen grab of part of the SEC hearing between Chairman Crapo and Chairman Jay Clayton, who is more or less pro-cryptocurrency, and of course has expressed that in previous hearings. But I have to give credit here to Jeff Hardy. You can find him on Twitter at ISO_XRP. Again, this is just simply a 2-minute screen grab here. Now, of course, this might get me demonetized from my channel, but nonetheless, I think it's important that you hear this, because I don't want to butcher this. So I want you to hear this particular screen grab. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section just as well.
Moving to a different issue, this year Facebook announced its plan to develop a new cryptocurrency called Libra. While the SEC is one of a number of regulators who would have jurisdiction over Libra, can you speak to how the Libra announcement has affected how the SEC and other regulators are working to be responsive to and innovative to market developments and trends like cryptocurrencies?
Sure. And I appreciate the question, and the question highlights what happened with that announcement. And whether it's, I'm not going to speak about the particular product, it's not appropriate for me to do so, but the announcement was a focal point for regulators of different types to recognize that digitization and the digitization of the plumbing and other aspects of our financial system, including payment transfers, et cetera, it is coming. What I would say, just the natural economic forces that it unleashes, taking fat out of the system, for lack of a better term, it's happening. Now, we have to recognize that that's happening, recognize our mission, safety and soundness, investor protection, fair markets, and ensure that as that digitization takes place, we're being true to those principles. But we should not be fighting that digitization, because if we fight it, it will go around us.
Well, thank you. That mirrors my feelings on it, and I assume that when you say it is coming...
I'm sorry, Senator, it's here.
This year.
It's here. It is here already.
Yeah, I see. It's here. Yeah, it is here. And
Now, as if that wasn't an interesting dialogue again between Chairman Crapo and Chairman Clayton, when you start mixing that information up with the idea, what we've been seeing floating around for a good portion of this year and last year, for example, this article back in August of this year, talking about how a gold backing can give XRP more value than USD backing, this is absolutely huge, because what we can see at that point in time is that if there is something that's gold backed, really you're going to have the ability to have it more valuable than that of something that's USD backed. Anything really at this point in time in this ecosystem that's USD backed is predominantly labeled as a stable coin. Now, if it has some sort of gold backing, it allows for it to be valued at the price of where gold is. And of course, with the understanding that gold is possibly predicted to jump up in price because of things such as recessions, maybe possibly even the stock dropping, with the Federal Reserve creating as much money as they possibly can to prop up the stocks. Really, guys, anything at this point in time can happen when it comes to some sort of recession bubble popping. And where are we all going to be when it comes to the point of trying to save our own wealth and capital, other than trying to get ourselves into something such as maybe this new era of digital currency, maybe getting yourself into other precious metals, silver, gold, for example. You basically have the ability to save your capital, save your wealth. And of course, there's going to be a large distribution of wealth taking place. If a recession bubble does pop, people are going to want to save their capital and save their wealth. And where are they going to put it? Well, my guess is any type of safe haven that allows them to build on top of that wealth. And of course, again, with cryptocurrencies, this ecosystem here that we're dealing with blockchain, distributed ledger technology, this is a brand new ecosystem. And if you're part of this right now, you're an early adopter, which means if there is an exchange of wealth taking place from stocks or golds and precious metals moving into this new digital realm, and you're an early adopter, just think about what that's going to do for you and your profits and your gains and your wealth. So again, a lot of things to take in consideration, guys, when it comes to what we're seeing. And of course, really the sky's the limit at this point in time. We're getting close to the end of this year, only a couple more weeks. Hopefully 2020 will prove to be an amazing year for anybody, again, who's an early adopter in this ecosystem. Guys, thank you for taking the time to watch this. Again, I apologize for the lack of videos. Hopefully we'll be able to get more videos out to you guys in a relatively quick manner. If you do like what you see and you're new to this channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. And of course, make sure to share this out with everybody you can. Outside of that, have a good day. Bye-bye.